it's always like weird to know like when I actually start recording.
Might be recording now.
Am I recording now? We don't know. So hi and welcome to Drop of the Week episode 26.
That's right, 26.
Alright.
So everybody, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you had a great Halloween weekend.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy those parties and kids, you eat a lot of chocolate. You know, have fun. I hope you guys ate them. Just don't get stomach.
Yeah, hopefully you guys dress up as favorite superheroes.
Exactly. You know,
cool. Red Lanterns. I got myself, even though it's not Halloween anymore, but like, I got myself a Fallout 4 Vault Boy shirt.
Oh, okay.
It was cool.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
You know, just gotta marvel it up. So our great discussion we will start off is director from Flash left. How do you feel about that?
And I think it's unfortunate because I remember his name, but I know he directed this past year's movie Dope. And like it was such a cool movie because it was about these like a couple of black teenagers in the 90s who were nerds but didn't fit in with the group. And I feel he could have added that kind of style into like the Flash movie. And what's his name? Rick Famuyiwa. Famuyiwa?
Yeah, Rick Famuyiwa, I think it is.
Famuyiwa, okay.
Exit the Flash or creative differences. When we speak of creative differences, I don't know if he was trying to take the Flash movie in a different direction from what DC or Jeff Johns was thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's character development, I don't have a huge problem with that. Like, you already know who's Flash. You know it's Barry. But if you want to, like, change the whole story from what DC want, then I would understand why there's creative differences and why DC was like, no, it's our way or the highway.
Yeah.
And they're trying to prevent what happened with Batman vs. Superman, from what I noticed. Because Jeff Johns, I know, he's co-chief of DC, being the writer, now he's involved with the films. You want to make sure everything is on point, linked with, if not the comic books, but actually give us a story that will actually please everyone out there. I mean, not everyone's going to be pleased, but, Jim and John might disagree on certain things, but at the end of the day, they will love the movie. That's what he wants to see. They don't want to have that, oh, this movie is crap. You guys did nothing to relate to the comic books.
Well, like I understand where you're coming from, but the reason why I disagree is because, like, I feel that, like, DC, Jeff Johns, DC Entertainment, Warner Brothers, they're trying to do like what's the term? Like quality control. They're trying to like erase their mistakes from Batman, Superman, from Suicide Squad, and like every other report I see every week, it's like, oh, Wonder Woman movie or Aquaman movie is gonna be lighter, it's gonna be more fun, it's gonna be more jovial, and all these things.
Exactly.
But I feel that you gotta let your creators do what they gotta do. Like, you can't restrict these directors because they originally were chosen to do a certain style based on their repertoire.
True.
And I feel with with this specific situation, and similar to how Deadpool was, is that like the producers and the people that are involved and that are in charge, they're taking too much like control. Like, there are too many cooks in the kitchen, kind of like just a term I like to use, and like not letting the creators express themselves. Of course, Marvel has a similar regimen. Kevin Feige is like the big head honcho, and he controls everything.
Right.
But like, he lets his creators do what they want for the most part.
Yeah, and you probably review it and you say, all right, I don't mind this. It's going to entertain the audience. It has similarities maybe from comics here and there aspects, but some average Joe don't know nothing about the Guardians of the Galaxy, and it proved that, look, Guardians of the Galaxy, a sci-fi comic book team here, blew off the box office when it first came out.
Blew out the box office, people loved it. You see like Baby Groot toys everywhere. Disney is having a new ride for Guardians of the Galaxy, even though the movie came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and it's crazy.
Popularity.
Yeah,
the group.
But like, I feel like what I think DC should do is just like stick to their guns, do what they need to do. Like, if they want to do a movie, let him do it. Don't be trying to be afraid of what the critics might say or what the receptions, because even though both Batman, Superman, and Suicide Squad have been shut on by reviewers, they both were successful movies. Like they didn't.
They made over 600 mil from
like 600 mil. Like Batman, Superman was like close to 800 mil.
Yeah, Batman vs Superman was close to 800 mil.
So
I think Suicide Squad is over 600 mil, like close to 700 right now. Cause it's last time I saw it was last one. They were like probably 650 or 670 mil.
Yeah, and like it has dedicated fan base, because I don't know about you, but it's Halloween. I saw so many Harley Quinns out there.
Like it's like that meme with Homer J. Simpson is in the bar and all he turns around is like Harley Quinn everywhere. It's like,
yeah, yeah, because like people love that movie. Like I'm sorry, like I'm sorry. You know, I don't like to be curse a lot, but you know, fuck whatever the critics say. Fans like love that movie, and we do enjoy that movie. I enjoy that movie quite a lot. And just let your creators do what they want. Don't restrict them because you're going to like please the critics or the Rotten Tomatoes.
But here's the thing: we don't know the full story. Why?
Oh, exactly.
He left a statement, but there's probably other things that happened we don't know
Of course.
So, like once again, we'll have to wait once we see the Flash movie to see like if it really was gonna suck. And they're like, nope, we're gonna fix it, and they fix it, and it turned out great. So let's not get it twisted, guys.
No, of course not.
But that's what we think, like, might create differences of we both say.
And this has happened before with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Ant-Man originally had Edgar Wright be the director, and he's a very popular director in the sphere. He did like the Shaun of the Dead, Pop Buzz, Scott Pilgrim's of the World, and all these like very niche movies. And I'm so interested to see how that movie turned out. But Ant-Man turned out to be quite a fine movie.
Exactly. They lost the director. This was back in 2014 or 2013, and then all of a sudden we got Ant-Man, and look, it turned out well.
Yeah.
And you understand what happened, somewhat why, but at the end of the day, the movie turned out better than most people would thought.
Yeah, indeed.
Because they were like, oh, we got some guy who's a comedian who's playing as Ant-Man, but
hey, Paul Rudd is America's man. I don't care what anybody says. Paul Rudd is amazing.
hey, I don't care anymore. Ant-Man was kick-ass. It's awesome.
But yeah, it's still too early. This movie's not going to come out till like 2017, 2018, 2019. So it's still far away. It's still too early. So I'm just, I just want to say, like, just DC, please let your directors and your creative teams just do what they want, and then, of course, meet your guidelines, but just leave them some breathing room.
Yeah, let them breathe a bit. Next topic is Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, huge crossover. Their crossover is pretty much dealing with Dominators, or an evil advanced aliens. Like,
do they have like a release date for this episode?
Not yet. It's pretty much like a mid-season finale type of crossover, I think.
Oh, okay.
Probably let's say the earliest. I would say
But like,
maybe just before the year is over.
So my question is, on which show does it show up? Is it going to be an Arrow? Is it going to be a Flash? Is it going to be a Supergirl? Is it going to be Legends Tomorrow? I'm guessing it's going to be Legends Tomorrow, because that's the show that needs it the most in terms of viewership.
Could be, or I would guess. What is Supergirl been showing lately? A lot of different aliens, so I'm thinking, they're gonna show up.
Yeah, and
Supergirl.
In the storyline wise, it makes sense to be on Supergirl, but on a ratings thing, like, you need people to watch.
I think it would be cool if they show like starting now or next week on CW or these DC shows that we'll have a glimpse of them on each show.
Okay.
Some type of like, oh, something's going on. Like, what is that? And then it leads to Legends Tomorrow, like they're in the future and they saw something.
Yeah.
And then we see another episode of from Arrow showing like, oh, there's some advanced technology we found. And then Flash, with the whole Flashpoint, he suspected something. Because he's a detective, remember that?
Yeah.
It's not just the Flash who just works in the...
Oh, he's a forensic scientist.
Exactly. And you know what? I think Barry will be the guy who finds what it is. The forensic scientist.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
Yeah, at first I thought the big crossover is going to be Legion of Doom. But that's actually Legends of Tomorrow villains. You have Reverse Flash, you have Captain Cold, should be in that team.
I think it's gonna be the season finale.
Could be. Or mid-season finale. One or the other. Who knows? Reverse Flash, we have Captain Cold. Oh, Doc from Arrow from last season, he's gonna be in it. And the fourth member. The dude they killed off from Legends Tomorrow. Vandal Savage?
Yeah.
Suppose is gonna reappear. So that's that's a big That is legit what they call it, so Legion thing.
See, the thing I haven't told you this before off air or anything. The Legends Tomorrow reminds me of this Power Rangers series called Power Rangers Time Force.
Oh god.
Yeah. I watched that show like in the early 2000s. Back when Power Rangers weren't popular anymore. I'm sorry, I love Power Rangers. And it was basically like Power Rangers. They went in time and to fight this villain who was a time traveling bandit. So, Vandal Savage, Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like the Power Rangers Time Force.
Wow.
But they had a catchers theme song. So if anyone remembers that show, please let me know. Because probably no one will.
Well, I'm a bit older than Pedro, and
Just a bit.
when the Green Ranger left, I was like, goodbye, I'm done.
I was in my diapers.
The Dragon Zord, that's it. Like, I came close of ending Power Ranger until they showed the Green Ranger. I was like, what? Okay.
Do you like the White Ranger?
I feel like
That sounds like, oh, Green Ranger's like, that's sad. It was like, oh no, that's a White Ranger, that's cool.
see, once again, why did we have to kill off the Green Ranger? Like,
But Thomas still alive.
yeah, but the Green Ranger, the Zord, the flute, same person, but like, who is the Green Ranger? The powers and everything, all that stuff. That was what made the Green Ranger. Then, he just seems like a typical Power Ranger, right? And he became a White Ranger. He's like,
Oh, that's a fighting word, sir. Those are fighting words.
indeed, it is. And green is my favorite color, so whatever.
Get out of here.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio is just want to bring out Captain Planet.
Captain Planet, he's a hero. I don't remember the rest of it.
Yeah, I don't remember the rest of the song. I think Don Cheadle did it pretty well with Captain Planet in those lovely videos.
Well, they were like Funny or Die videos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain Planet, motherfucker.
Yeah. Trees.
I mean, honestly, I think, if they're willing to, like, have fun with it, like, don't be all,
serious,
dark and serious, like, have fun with it, because Captain Planet is kind of good.
Captain Planet cartoon was,
because you got, like, Earth, Wind, Fire, Heart, and what else was the other one? Earth, Wind, Fire,
Heart. Was it 5? There was 5 of them.
It's Earth, Water,
Wind, Earth. Did we say Earth?
I don't remember. But I know like some of them were, Earth, Wind, Fire. I remember the band.
Water.
Earth, Wind, Fire.
Water.
And I guess Heart. Love or Heart?
Yeah, it's Heart. So yeah, I mean, I'm up for it. Like, that should have came out a long time ago, honestly. But hey, soon. Fine. Thank you, Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's funny because Leonardo DiCaprio is a big environmentalist. So I think it's fitting that his production company wants to pick it up.
Yeah, his film production is Appian and Paramount team up and to bring out Captain Planet. Mm-hmm. I don't care. It could be a bit cheesy. I mean, it's gonna be a fun movie. That's what it is.
Yeah, just don't take the Power Rangers route and be all dark and serious. Be like, oh, have fun with Captain Planet. This is kind of a stupid idea already.
I don't think Power Rangers is gonna be dark. The movie, the trailer looks a little dark, but not like.
It's like the Breakfast Club meets what's this movie? Chronicle.
Oh. Now, if you wanted to see a dark Power Ranger, they made a fan film out there 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. That was dark. I mean, they literally killed, cursed, and like all kinds of things was in there. And even Jason David Frank went against it and he made good sense of it. His reason was, this is a kid show.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be that dark. You can make it a little dark, but not that dark. It's not for adults.
Yeah.
It's not for teenagers. It's for kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with it.
Yeah.
I watched it when I was a kid, and that's it.
Yeah.
I have to say that Power Rangers is a copy of Voltron. So I'll leave it right there. I'll leave that there. And just before we go, Steve Dillon, co-creator of Picture, has died last week. Great guy, great artist. Was artist who did the Punisher comics too. So yeah, we just lost another great artist out there.
It's a shame because like I was looking at some of his art and I was like, oh wow, like I recognize seeing that at comic shops growing up. So he definitely had a iconic style to his art. So he'll clearly be missed. You know, he definitely left a great legacy behind.
Yes.
So we wish his family the best.
Indeed. So if you guys have any questions, you want to talk about anything else, bring up for the next one show. I'll definitely continue putting together some slideshows. I haven't put out any popcorn slideshows, but probably next week or coming up weeks we'll have some new ones. Alright. Well, peace out, everybody. I hope you want to have a good one.
Peace.